If you have been admitted to international master's or bachelor's degree studies starting at Lund University this autumn, you'll need to make an application for housing.
In this video, we will cover where you will live, what housing options are available, and how to make an application. Exactly where you will live depends on which campus you'll be studying at. Most students study at our main campus in Lund, while others study in nearby Helsingborg or in Malmö, Sweden's third largest city. There are also plenty of smaller towns in between these main campus locations where you may also prefer to live. It's easy to commute between these cities. For instance, it's just a 15-minute train ride from Malmö to Lund, while Helsingborg is a 30-minute train ride from Lund. It's also good to know the public transport between these locations is excellent, with trains and buses departing on a regular basis. Lund, Helsingborg and Malmö are all compact, well-planned cities, full of cycle paths which make it really easy to get around. You're generally no more than 10 or 15 minutes from class. In terms of housing, a variety of options are offered in Lund, Helsingborg and Malmö. You'll find university buildings and accommodation options spread around the city. If you are a non-EU citizen who will pay tuition fees, then you'll have a housing guarantee. A guarantee means that as long as you apply for housing on time, through our LU Accommodation service, we will make sure you are offered housing. In order to secure your housing guarantee, it is essential that you apply on time, with the application opening at 1 minute past midnight Swedish time on the 27th of April, and closing 1 minute before midnight Swedish time on the 12th of May. To give yourself the best possible chance to receive your housing preference, we strongly urge you to make your application as soon as possible once the application period opens. To apply, you need to do 3 things. Activate your housing account using your SolMove or LU student account. Join the application queue and choose your preferences among the available housing options. Making an application does not mean you are committing to a payment, but we do need your application on time so that we can start planning the allocation of rooms. Although LU Accommodation can guarantee you will receive a housing offer if you are eligible for the housing guarantee, they cannot guarantee you will receive your preferred housing choice. LU Accommodation also does not have accommodation suitable for family or pets. LU Accommodation housing offers are sent out in a continual process starting in May, then throughout June and July. If you have applied using your LU student account, make sure to check your LU student email account regularly, as emails will be sent there. Regardless of which housing location you are offered by LU Accommodation, we strongly urge you to accept the offer. You can always look for other options later on, once you get here and settle into your studies. Most international students live in a student corridor where you have your own private room with your own or a shared bathroom. In most cases, students share a large common kitchen and a living room area as well as a laundry facility. Other housing options include a self-contained studio unit or shared apartments with 1 or more bedrooms and a shared living room, kitchen and bathroom. The cost of rent depends on the particular housing option you live in. Rent can cost anything between approximately 4,000 to 7,000 Swedish krona per month, with some options costing slightly more. For most housing options, your room usually includes a single bed, mattress, desk, and a wardrobe, and you provide the rest. You'll find more information about the different housing areas on the LU Accommodation web pages. If you don't have a housing guarantee, which is the case for most EU citizens, then it will be your responsibility to find your own housing. You should start this process early on. Don't leave it to the last minute. Now is a great time to get familiar with other housing providers and resources in the area and start to check the information on their websites. Bopoolen is the website run by the student unions at Lund University. This is a key website for those of you seeking your own accommodation. On their site, you'll be able to find rooms for students, a comprehensive list of links to other housing providers in the area, as well as important information about your rights as a tenant and other tips and guidelines. RF Bostäder is one of the largest providers of student housing and is part of the RF student organization. They'll be having a special housing lottery in July called the Novish Lottery. specifically for all new students, and this is your chance to skip their normal queues. We strongly encourage you to apply in the housing lottery when it opens in July. Remember, only apply for the IF lottery when it opens. Do not sign up for the regular IF queue beforehand, otherwise you can't be considered in the lottery. So, now you know what to expect and can mark the deadline in your calendar for the LU Accommodation housing application.
We look forward to welcoming you to Lund University this autumn.